Let's look at number 15. Write a recursive definition to represent each sequence. Remember to include both parts of important information. So we'll give the first term of the sequence, since we need to know where to start, and we're also giving a recursive equation. So t of n plus 1, so the next term should be equal to the current term, and then you need to decide what's happening in this pattern. You're multiplying by 3 to get the next term, so you take the current term and multiply by 3. We'll actually also do these last two in this video, 19 and 22. This is the opposite. You're given the recursive definition and you're trying to write 4 terms of the sequence. So we're given in this one, the first term is 6, and we're trying to write 4 terms. So we're trying to find n equals 2 next, but we know n equals 1, so we're going to plug n equals 1 in. So t of 2 should be equal to 3 times t of 1. T of 1 is equal to 6, so this gives us 18 for t of 2. In general, this is saying that the next term is equal to 3 times the current term. So we need to just keep multiplying by 3. Times 3, times 3, and we have our first 4 terms. In this case, we're given the first term is negative 2. We're also given that the next term is equal to 2 times the current term, and then minus 3. So if you wanted to plug in n equals 1 again, to calculate the next term, this would tell us that t of 2 is equal to 2 times t of 1, so 2 times negative 2, and then minus 3. Negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7, which is the second term. Now in this case, we need to check what our next term will be, because this is not necessarily arithmetic or geometric. You don't want to assume. So you have to multiply by 2 and then subtract 3. So for the next term, I need to multiply this by 2, which is negative 14, and then subtract 3, so negative 17. Multiply this by 2, which is negative 34, and then subtract 3, which is negative 37. So in this case, we don't have a geometric or an arithmetic pattern. We have some other pattern that we're using this recursive definition to determine.